Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Spectrum's Worst Reviewed Video Games. As you can see on the screen, we're looking at Piggy today. Piggy by Bug-Byte Software from 1988. Now, back in the day, this game got reviewed on a number of magazines, your Sinclair Crash and Sinclair User, the big three. Let's just have a quick look at those reviews. Crash is the one down the bottom left. We can see that one's probably the worst reviewed of them all. It's given them 7 out of 10, and the way that Crash used to do these magazine reviews is that they'd have one main reviewer who would do the lion's share of the review itself, and then they'd ask other resident reviewers just basically to give a paragraph or two of what they thought. So the main review was 7% with the comment, "Piggy is terrible and Bug-Byte must know that." With criticism then from Mike, who gave it 7%, Nick, who gave it 9%, and Paul, who gave it 6%. Also on the reviews we've got your Sinclair. A waste of dosh, even at budget price. You'll be huffing and puffing for your money back. 2 out of 10. His last line there is quite funny. Even at $1.99, I guarantee that if you buy this, you won't live happily ever after. I'm not going to say the boing bit. Oh, too late, I did. And then we've got the Sinclair User review. How someone could even hope to get away with this trash is beyond me. It's terrible. 1 out of 10 from Tony Piggy Dylan. Right, now before we go any further, I've got to explain that I unfortunately have had to re-record this video, so you're not getting a first reaction from me. I can upload the original first reaction video if you choose, but I think my computer was in the process of doing some kind of system check or virus check at the time, and as a result the video recording went quite laggy. It doesn't look great. The audio's all still there, so if you do want to hear me get frustrated by this game for the very first time, I can upload that video if you choose. It's, as I said, the sound quality, the sound is there, the video is quite glitchy, and the game also refused to load as well the first time, presumably sparing me from the fate of playing Piggy. Anyway, one of the comments in the reviews was that the opening music is terrible. I have to agree. Now let's see if it loads first time this time, using an emulator of course to speed things up. But here we go. Okay. Right, so it is actually taking a few moments to load again this time, but it did load. There we go. Okay. So what you hear now is what Bug-Byte presumes passes for Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. To be honest, it sounds like the first time I programmed Happy Birthday to You for my gran back in the 80s and had no idea of what beeps actually sounded like other than typing in the numbers. Suffice it to say, it was awful. Let's just get into it and shut that whining noise off. Okay, start game. See, controls so unresponsive, I couldn't even get it to press the 0 key to actually get me out of there. Right, now over on the left there you can see the big bad wolf of Three Little Pigs fame. No. Okay. And he's just happily going up and down. I wonder if this is sort of Mrs. Big Bad Wolf. Okay. So you've already started to see the problem with this game. The fact that the collision detection is awful. You can be nowhere near some of the creatures and you will still die. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, the first time I played it on the video, which I've had to cancel, I managed to get through there the first time. Oh, there we go, done it. Before being killed by the bee wasp. Also on this one, as you can see, it opens up other avenues to get out. Now, quite how you get out of them, I don't know, because there's obviously no way past that snail, on the left hand side. He doesn't go far enough for you to be able to run up that gap in the middle, and obviously you've then got the B to contend with. I'm going to give this a go. If this doesn't work, then on the second playthrough I'm just going to go down the bottom one. So to give you some idea of at least what can pass as a first reaction, because it will be the first time. There we go. I can't see a way of getting past it. Shall we try that, one of those other exits again? I'll give you a genuine first reaction to some parts of the game we haven't seen yet, or I haven't seen yet. If my patience lasts that long, I suppose would be another way of looking at it. Because bearing in mind I have already played this game 4 times, 5 times including that one just then. So my patience on this game is already wearing quite thin. Now, that wolf, will he keep going? Yeah, okay. So the wolf has gone. Now you've got to avoid this tree. That wolf, by the looks of it, has his own little route to follow. Oh, he's going along the top there. Okay, oh no, he's going back down. Right, he's obviously a bit more random in his movements than we are. Sorry, than the other creatures are, because the tree... Yep. Okay. Let's just go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Avoid the old lady. Now there's nothing to pick up that I can see. Avoid the frog. Now you see these 3 snails coming up here. Good luck in trying to navigate through them. Because do you remember me saying about the collision detection being truly awful? You will see just how awful it is now. Oh wait, hang on. Shock! He's actually managed to get through. Right, up to there. Oh, hello, I'm back on the screen. Yeah, well that would make sense, because I've come in the top, I've gone out the top. Really? What? Ooh. Oh, that's actually further than I got on the first video. Right, run. One thing I was saying about on the first video is I played a game called The Medium on the Xbox Series X yesterday, and I got very frustrated by a part of the game where you're having to run from a creature called the Maw, and it seems like it doesn't give you enough time to get through the gap. By the looks of it, you've got to run down this corridor, push something out of the way, and break through a locked chain with some bolt cutters. Okay, oh, that's been a bit fairer to me this time. And I could not do it. Right, can I do it this time? Right, okay, now, trees. Let's get going before the big bad wolf comes. Okay, oh, tree, hello, yes. Through. I am further than I was on the first playthrough. This wolf is going to get me before I even got out of here now, isn't it? Oh, okay, right, out. Or maybe the wolf doesn't come until you've got a certain amount of distance away from there. That is not going to give me enough time. I cannot see a way through. No. Okay. Can I get through there and up? No, I clearly can't. Okay. Right. This game is going to be the death of me. Or my little piggy teddy. Whatever it is. Oh yes, your character is meant to be a pig. Which is obvious because the game's called Piggy. Does it look like a pig to you? I'm not really sure what they were going for, because it kind of looks more like Mickey Mouse. And even that is an extreme comparison. Okay. I'm going to try to go down the bottom right there. Now, when I went down there on the first video, that route was quite perilous. But let's see if we've learned anything. Yes, we have learned anything, which is to turn the game off. Now, we've got jumping spiders. Okay, one's just eaten my... Hang on a second. It is not possible to get through there. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I lie. Run past... No, trees are going. I have got further this way as well. Now that spider didn't seem to go as far left as he did the first time. Right, avoid the hedgehogs. Oh, okay, so they run in circles. There we have it, Piggy. I'm not going to subject you to any more of that game. It is truly awful. As I said, Crash gave it 7%. Your Sinclair gave it 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, and Sinclair User gave it 1 out of 10. Yeah, as I commented at the end of the first video, which, as I said, I will upload if you're interested. That is more of a true first reaction video. I said that if I'd bought this game back in the day and I'd paid $1.99 for it, I think that would have been $1.99 I would rather have spent on sweets, or, you know, a better game. It's colourful. You can see just from that still shot there that the the screen is colourful. It does take into consideration the Spectrum's limited colour palette, and colour clash doesn't seem to pop up that often. The collision detection is awful. In some cases you can be halfway across a monster and it'll kill, and it won't kill you, and in others you could be almost half a character square away from them and you die. So the collision detection is awful, but the gameplay isn't nice. It's a very, very hard game. You can't get very far at all. I would imagine that pokes for this were probably crucial. I didn't play this game poked. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe it might become halfway decent if I've got some pokes that give you some infinite energy or whatever, but I can't really see it. No, this game is terrible. Sorry, Bug-Byte, you produced a stinker with this one. And 1988 as well. This was when big, famous games were coming out for the Spectrum. But this ain't one of them. Yeah, sorry, Bug-Byte, that I've got to go with the magazines on this one. You are definitely around about the 1 out of 2 mark. That's right, 1 out of 10 mark for me. But anyway, thanks for liking. That's right. Thanks for watching this video. Going on an assumption that you're going to like and subscribe, please do, because there are more videos like this. I don't post often, but there's a video usually once every month to 6 weeks. But please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Please comment below what you thought. Please let me know if there are any games that you think I should be subjected to. I can be found on Twitter. Please follow me there. I talk about Spectrum games, motor racing, and Star Trek. That reminds me as well, please also subscribe to the new podcast that myself and Baz Greenland take part in. It's called Beyond Farpoint. It's a Star Trek The Next Generation podcast. Episode 4 will be released next week. That's the 13th of July, so as we talk about the episode Genesis, which is a guilty pleasure of mine. More on that if you listen to the podcast. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.